Hey man, what it is? This is Deem, and I am your host, and this is By Any Means. There go to Cash App, $ Deem by any means. There go to PayPal at Deem by any means. Y'all already know what I'm about to say. I don't care if you leave $1, $10, $1,000. It is much, much, much appreciated, y'all. Y'all excited, man? Is y'all excited? This is what boxing needs, y'all. This is what boxing is about. I'm glad that we got getting the politics out of here and all of that stuff. Arthur BETERBIEV or BETERBIEV, whatever you want to call him, I don't care. Versus Dmitry Bivol for undisputed at the 175 division. And the thing that makes this fight so exciting is that the winner of this fight gonna get another major fight, whether it's a rematch or the winner of David Benavidez and David Morrell. Yo, I just want to say this, man. This fight is why I love boxing. I am so excited for tomorrow to see these two gentlemen, man, get it in for real, for real. You know, people got questions about Beterbiev age. They got questions about Dmitry Bivol power. They got questions about Dmitry Bivol dog. They got questions about um Beterbiev boxing skills. And this is why you make the fight, because we go on find out. Hey, listen, y'all. This is how this is what y'all come to Dean for. Y'all go to a lot of other YouTube channels for a lot of other different reasons, but you're here because I got to toot my own horn a little bit. I think I give some of the best breakdowns in boxing. I don't be too wrong now, do I? I'm going to tell y'all how I think this fight going to go. First of all, anybody that's questioning Arthur Beterbiev age, listen, man, I'm seeing the man work out and what he's doing. He looks very agile to me, looks very focused, looks very determined, looks in great shape. Both fighters look like they are in amazing shape. I love the face off. Dmitry Bivol looked as focused and as mean as I ever seen him look, which got me thinking that Bivol gonna be sitting down and them punches a little bit more than he normally do. I think Bivol gonna pace himself. I think Bivol is gonna surprise a lot of people in this fight as far as his adjustments, because that's what you have to do when you going up against the Terminator, man. That's what you have to do when you going up against the Terminator. That is who Arthur Beterbiev is. Don't talk too much. Straight to the point. I'll be back. Stoic. I mean, Arthur Beterbiev give you a death stare, and that's why I call him the Terminator. I'm gonna tell y'all how I think this fight gonna go. I think Dmitry Bivol is gonna win at least 3 or 2 of the first 4 rounds. I think rounds 5 through 7, 8 up in the air. I see Beterbiev wearing him down, slowing him down a little bit. But Bivol gonna keep up that pressure and keep up that volume punching because he has to keep. See, Dmitry Bivol has to pace himself, but he also has to keep up the volume punching because that's the only way to keep somebody like Beterbiev from stalking you, from hawking you down, and giving you those hard body shots, giving you those giving you those straights, giving you those hooks that he likes to do. And I see. Look, it goes like this. If it go 12 rounds, I got Dmitry Bivol winning. Because obviously, if it goes 12 rounds, Arthur Beterbiev punches may not be having as much of an effect, or he's not landing to the efficiency of the way that we think he would need to do to beat somebody like Dmitry Bivol. He's not going to outwork Dmitry Bivol. You could get that out your mind. He's not going to outwork Dmitry Bivol. Dmitry Bivol and Williams Zepeda are some of the most active fighters. Bam Bam Rodriguez, they some of the most active fighters in boxing as far as their punch output. But if Arthur Beterbiev does what he's supposed to do and he used those body shots and he wear you down, hitting you on every part of your body known to man, he gonna slow Dmitry Bivol down. And I could see Arthur BETERBIEV winning this fight from round 9 to 11. I could definitely see a stoppage or a complete knockout. If it goes 12 rounds, I got Dmitry Bivol winning, because that means that Dmitry Bivol been doing everything that he need to do in order to win this fight. That means he's been using his footwork. That means he's been using his jab. That means he's been using his volume punching. That means he's been using his angles. And that means that he had Arthur BETERBIEV respecting him. But how I actually see this fight going, I see Dmitry Bivol winning early. Similar to the, just stick with me, y'all. I see this fight going similar to Caleb Plant versus David Benavidez. I see it being just as much of a bloodfest. I see a lot of clinching, a lot of holding, a lot of fighting in the clinch. I see a lot of roughing up. I see a lot of trash talk in between rounds. I see a very, very, very entertaining fight that I'm very excited for. These two men deserve this. This is what boxing needs. This is what we deserve. Dmitry Bivol has to use his feet, has to use his volume punching, has to use angles, has to control distance. Arthur BETERBIEV has to attack the body, has to stay consistent, has to use his counter punching, and has to just use his determination to win the fight. This is definition of what you call a 50-50 fight. And I will not be surprised if any one of these young men and they older than me, if any one of these guys win this fight. I believe this fight could be so good that we clamor for a rematch. And David Benavidez and David Morrell might have to, ride the bench for a little bit. Because to be honest, that may be a good thing, because if David Benavidez and David Morrell go the way we think that's going to go, they probably going to have a rematch. Which in turn would make that fight, the winner of that fight and the winner of Dmitry Bivol and BETERBIEV number 2 would make that fight massive. And I think it's great for the 175 division. But if I'm being honest, I got Arthur BETERBIEV winning TKO, not a knockout, TKO, 11th round, 10th round. If that don't happen, I got Dmitry Bivol winning. And it's really that simple, y'all. I think that we make boxing a little harder than it has to be with all these other elements. Dmitry Bivol has shown that he can be cut open. He's been dropped in his career. And if Bivol is over there sitting down on his punches and get BETERBIEV to respect his power, he's doing his job. But I also see points in time where Bivol in that fight realize he's in there with somebody unlike he's ever dealt with before. And I'm so excited to just see Dmitry Bivol's dog. Because that's the main question, y'all. This fight literally just go down. We know what BETERBIEV going to do. This fight goes down. Dmitry Bivol his determination will be tested. And it will be tested to the 10th power. Because that man, BETERBIEV, that's doing push-up hand exercises in a gown. You don't mess with nobody that give you a death stare in a gown, okay? I'm just saying, man, you leave that man alone. Like, he ain't playing whatsoever. But I like what I saw from Dmitry Bivol in that face-off. Yeah. What Charleston White be saying? Yeah. Yeah, I like that. I like that energy, Bivol. Bivol don't look like we nervous for him, but he don't look nervous at all, and that's all I need to see. Y'all, I think this is going to be the fight of the year. I think this is going to be the fight of the year. I will say David Morrell, David Benavidez, but that's going to be the beginning of next year. I think for 2024, this is going to be the fight of the year, and it should be, because it's an undisputed fight. It should represent what boxing is, what boxing needs, and what boxing should be. I'm going to say that again. It represents what boxing is, what boxing needs, and what boxing should be. Is y'all excited? Y'all ain't excited enough for Dean, man. Y'all not excited enough for Dame, man. This is what we asked for, y'all. And we got to reward these two men for actually putting their pride to the side, the business, the politics, all of that to the side, and actually doing what they got to do to give us the best possible fight possible. I feel as though both of these men have had a great camp. I feel as though both of these men is ready to go. And I cannot wait till tomorrow, y'all. Y'all know what this is, though, right? Dame by any means. And I holla at y'all.